There's something oddly comforting about black and white thinking, isn't there? We get one path or the other, right or wrong, win or lose, in or out. It's clean, it's decisive, it helps us feel like we're in control. But the problem is, life doesn't live in black and white. Life is all the messy, unpredictable technicolor magic that lives in the gray. And yet, for so many of us, especially creatives, neurodivergent thinkers, and high achieving humans, black and white thinking becomes our default. Maybe it starts as a survival strategy. But we wired ourselves to believe that we better pick the right option or else. But here's the thing, black and white thinking doesn't leave much room for creativity or growth or possibility. It leaves no room for curiosity or nuance. And ironically, it becomes one of the greatest barriers to consistency. Because if something doesn't go exactly right, we declare it wrong and can give up. We ditch the project, the relationship, the routine, the dream. We don't allow ourselves the humanity of a messy middle. And I say this as someone who has definitely swung between the extremes. There were years in my creative work where if I didn't write exactly what I planned to say in the perfect voice and tone, I'd scrap the entire piece. If I'm not all in, then I must not be committed. We decide to start a new habit or project or relationship and immediately flip the switch in our minds. We interpret that as a signal that we're out, that we've failed, that maybe we're just not meant for this. But what if that's not the truth at all? Even if we're not available for it the same way every day. We can hold a dream or goal or value with 100% heart, while also making space for the part of us that needs rest or care or nourishment. That's not half-heartedness. It's wisdom. It's sustainability. And frankly, it's what long-term consistency actually looks like. That's where creativity comes back online. That's where we grow, not just as artists or entrepreneurs or parents, but as humans. When we allow paradox, when we say, I can feel discouraged and still keep going. I can rest and still be productive. I can be tender and powerful at the same time. Before we dig even deeper together, I want to make sure you've grabbed your free copy of the Growth Without Burnout Blueprint, a guided journal I created just for creatives like you who are building bold, beautiful lives and businesses without losing themselves to the grind. This is your rhythm reset, your space to reflect, realign, and remember who you are while you grow. If you've ever felt like your ambition and your nervous system are at odds, this is for you. Inside, you'll find powerful prompts, check-ins, and mindset shifts to help you grow with courage, creativity, and clarity without burning out in the process. It's totally free, it brings you back home to yourself, and it was made with you in mind. Head over to ellenbrowencoaching.kit.com/no-burnout-blueprint or tap the link in the show notes to get yours today. All right, let's get back to the episode. That's the real work of consistency, in my opinion. Showing up not just when things are clear, but when they're complicated. Not just when we feel confident, but when we're uncertain. And not just when we're at our best, but when we're wobbling a little and still willing to take a step forward. True consistency is not rigid. It's resilient. And the more we practice holding multiple truths at once, I'm committed and I need rest. Or this matters deeply and I'm not ready to act today. The more we build a life that's both powerful and deeply compassionate. Because the more we live in the gray, the more space we create for freedom, for grace, for humanity. And maybe, just maybe, for the most vibrant, resilient, creative version of ourselves. If you enjoyed today's episode, please share the love. It would truly mean the world to me to hear from you and to support those you care about. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss a day, and join me in my mission to help a world full of content creators become a world of contentment.